I have never played Pokemon Let's Go Eevee before. Funny story, I pre-ordered this game when I was super hardcore into Pokemon Go last fall. I was like doing every raid, running stuff in Los Alamos where we live, going nuts on it. And right when it came out, I had completely burned out on Pokemon Go, and I basically haven't played it since then. So I've had this box in my house, and I haven't played it. So thank you very much to my sister Robin and her boyfriend John. They're now Twitch subscribers for putting this on their sub-block. It'll be my first time playing it. The main reason I'm excited to play this game is because I enjoy the Pokemon series. I'm looking forward to doing a Pokemon franchise focus at some point in the future, but I also have real and extreme philosophical problems with the direction Pokemon has gone since Pokemon Red. That it seems like almost every game is just adding bloat and not really rethinking what the series is all about, which is what makes me excited to play this one, because it seems like that's kind of what it's setting out to do. I think I can use this weird Pokeball controller, which I'm going to try to do. Let me boot the game without it first and see what happens. Benedict, what are you doing? Psst. He doesn't care. Press a button on the controller you want to use. It's cool, it's got a control stick on the top. Shake, press the stick, top button is quick. The classic sound effects. I've played all of Pokemon Red, all of Pokemon Silver and Gold, all of Pokemon White, all of Pokemon Pearl, but I've only streamed Pokemon Moon on the stream. So I know that this is basically a remake of Pokemon Red. So I'll recognize enough of what's different about it to appreciate it. Yeah, I'm using the Pokeball. I might change my mind if it sucks, but I haven't seen it before. In-game. I never played 3. Played a little bit of X and Y, but I didn't beat it. X and Y was where I was starting to get fatigue about the series, where I'm like, you guys are just adding way too much shit here. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. Look at the graphics in this. They really look like a very clean 3D version of the sprites from the Game Boy game. Tell me about yourself. That's some pretty cool settings. Oops, I didn't mean to be blonde. Can I go back? No, I don't want to be the blonde kid. Ah! Stop it. Fine, I guess I'll be the blonde kid. Already having controller issues with this Pokeball thing. Oof. Okay. We'll see how long I can last. I'm guessing most of the game isn't going to require me to use this for typing, right? I have to look at a controller for the first time in 30 years. I used to really want to trade Pokemon when I was in, say, elementary school. Pokemon came out in, like, 97, 98-ish, right? I had a link cable and everything, but didn't know enough people that owned it. I want to be the blonde kid. It's your rival. You gotta call him, like, Butt or something, right? No, he can be Gary. Let's keep it traditional. Goodness. You have to push in the stick to confirm. Very own Pokemon tale is about to unfold. The world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. I might connect. Let me see if I can... I'll start downloading the update for Pokemon Go now, because I think there's a way for me to connect it. I don't know if I have to wait until way later in the game to do that, though. I mainly got it for the Meltans or whatever. I'm mostly a classic player. I was super hardcore into the first two Pokemon games. What is the neutral way to hold this controller? Okay, it's, in case you ever try to use it, it's with the Pokeball facing your face. There we go. Email from Gary. Oh, I love the title screen. Like the little opening screen from the beginning of Pokemon Red in the background in the poster there. That's pretty cute. Well, he's got a Switch too, because of course he does, right? Whatever the modern console was. Up is to the top of the Pokeball, so I just have to hold it still in my hand. Sure did. Press the A button, you can talk to all kinds of people. Is there confirmation that Sword and Shield is not going to have this style? It's kind of reverting random battles and all that? Yeah, I really like the way they've remade Pallet Town here. Get it? It's Pallet Town. All the towns are named after different colors. Shades of your journey await. I got the level layout pretty right, too. I think it might actually be one-to-one on tiles. Connect your smartphone to your game console and send data between them. I will do that later. Let me get my mystery box. Oh, weird lips. You gonna ask him a boy or a girl? Dude, the graphics in this game are incredible. I'm really impressed. There's little bits of detail everywhere. It's very cool. Hey, thanks for the follow, Lisa. It contains a Pokemon. I have to get up real quick. It sounds like my cat is dragging a can across the floor in the kitchen. Be right back. Some people's cats, man. You can see your face reflected on the TV screen. Happens if I go into the tall grass. Oh, those Pidgeys. That's me. What? Oh. A wild one. Interesting. Sweet. You encountered a wild Eevee. Throw out your Pokeball and try to land it on a wild Pokemon with a chance to catch it. Hold your Joy-Con horizontally and point it at the screen. Press the A button to ready a Pokeball. Wave your Joy-Con. Don't throw the thing. Okay, that's cool. Oh, but the direction I hold it at matters. Okay, so it's like Pokemon Go in that respect. I can still do curveballs, I assume. Gary's a punk ass. Hey. Really love the way they handled the Pokemon catching mechanics in Detective Pikachu. The movie had a lot of respect for the franchise. Give Eevee a name. Does Eevee not like Pokeballs? Just like Pikachu, basically. Oh, there are 3. I sure did. You pick Bulbasaur, Squirtle, or Charmander. Yeah, exactly. Aww. This game's adorable. Canon in Pokemon Red is that... Well, I guess no, it's Pokemon Yellow, right? That your rival gets an Eevee and you get a Pikachu. It's been a long time since I played Pokemon Yellow. I actually lost my Game Boy Color with Pokemon Yellow in it on the school bus in middle school. Made me deeply sad. I was excited about playing Pokemon Yellow because I completely trashed my Pokemon Blue save with the missing number glitch. Uses the Pokeball as a hamster ball. I think I'm a Flareon, maybe. Gary got a Pikachu. That was with no fanfare. It's gonna make me fight on the way out. Pikachu's pretty OP compared to normal type Eevee right at the beginning. Oh, it follows me around! It's adorable! It's correct, Burger. Looking out, man. It's a nice touch in Detective Pikachu that everybody's cell phone is also a Pokedex. They never talk about it, but it's pretty clear from the way they look. Actually, something I really liked about Detective Pikachu, which most kids' movies fail at, is that it kind of assumed that the audience gets Pokemon. Like, there's a scene where they introduce this idea that Pokemon are caught, but it's at no point is it as like slap you over the head stupid as the Pokemon anime or the games. But it's irritating after like 7 Pokemon games. Everybody was like, "Is this the meaning of throwing a Pokemon?" Like, yeah, no shit, we get it. It's clearly conveyed through the image of throwing the Pokeball. Town map. Thanks, Mom. Good looking out. I have to hold my menu, top button, A. Check summary. Oh, I can change the name easily, that's good to know. Bashful, came to the Kanto region through some mysterious force. Are they planning to let people transfer Pokemon from Let's Go to the main series? How fast is saving in this? Saving has always been brutally slow. I feel like... Oh my god, that was... Is this a Pokemon game? I feel like the disease of having to double check your save file so many times. Oh my god, the Pokemon spawn in the world. That is the greatest thing in the history of everything. We don't know yet. Okay. Okay, let me get the handle of this. I think I still have to point the dot towards me. Okay, I have to do get ready first. I hit cancel. Motion controls. Okay, so I can do a curveball. They gave me 50 balls at the beginning. That's really nice of them. I wonder if there's any reason to curveball though. In Pokemon Go, you get bonus XP for it. Alright, I'll just try to do it straightforward. I might need to take the. There we go. Take the wrist strap off because it's affecting the angle at which I throw. Oh, that's cool. The light flashes on the Pokeball. And then it makes the sound of the thing you caught. That's super cute. Yeah, I get an excellent curveball on the app all the time. Just about everybody in chat's a mod, they just don't have their tags on. Can ask and hide though. Gotta catch one of everything. It's classic, right? That's not exactly humble when I said I do it every time. That's cool. First throw new Pokemon, so it has a similar XP system. I love just not having to fight things that I don't want to deal with. That's fantastic. It's a bit scary. Those few opening moments when you're excited about Rattatas, right? Rattata. Okay. It's fantastic. I don't know if it follows the arc of the ball, or if using the ball is really all that much different from using the Joy-Con. So do you not, if you play this when it's handheld, do you just press a button to throw? Top percentage. Really love that as a... So I get XP for all my Pokemon for catching Pokemon, not even just for battling them. That's interesting. Now I feel like this is something that should stay in the series. No random battles. Like, as a longtime RPG fan, I remember getting into Pokemon and being like, wow, this is really cool. This is a JRPG for the Western masses. But these days, I don't like random battles in Pokemon games. I feel like this mechanic should definitely stick around. I like turn-based combat. I agree with that. I don't like Pokemon Go's combat at all. The humanoid ones look creepy because the graphics are good. I don't mind battling the the Pokemon you encounter in the wild. Oh, did they add Jesse and James to this? No shit. I don't remember if they were in Pokemon Yellow or not. I know Yellow is trying to be a little bit more like the anime. What I'm saying is I don't think the battles should be random. I think that the Pokemon should be on the map and you can choose whether to encounter them or not. Then you should have to fight and weaken them, as has historically been the case. That's still a little interesting. Chansey. Keep the old Game Boy sounds. My issue with Pokemon is a series. Like, I really like the concept of Pokemon, and I can judge the older games on a curve. But it's a very stagnant series. It's starting to become a lot like Dragon Quest, where it's like, we do it this way because this is the way we've always done it. So this is exciting to me, because like, hey, we're gonna try a... What if we had done Pokemon differently from the very beginning? This is what it might be like. Dragon Quest XI says you wishing there random battles. Whistle's a useful solution to that. Sure. You're gonna teleport me? That's convenient. Counters spin all over the map and they're trivially easy to run past. Do you end up being under-leveled because they require you to grind? Oh, I see. So you have no way of knowing, like, what's the rough number of enemies I should be fighting in order to be on curve. Yeah, I know what you mean. Whereas if they spawn them, the Chrono Trigger is the perfect balance. Like, there's a set number of enemies, you can avoid about 3/4 of them. But if you fight all the ones that are unavoidable, you'll be on curve. If he just rides at you like that? So he's be like, now I want you to beat the shit out of each other. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. It's more noticeable with the orchestral soundtrack. Berry mechanics are the same as Go. Okay. Wait, we should fight. An evil rival grin. Good take on the song, too. Can I press Y on this thing? Tail Whip is defense down. Oh, no, I can't. Alright. Just gotta remember, I think Tail Whip is defense down, Growl is attack down. He's gonna kick my ass. Quick attack is slightly less damage than tackle, but it tends to come out first, is that right? Correct. Xenoblade bare-ass quests just mean, like, you know, collect 20 whatever. Annoying, redundant, degenerate quests don't add a lot of value to the game. Alright. I like the XP share. I still feel like one of my philosophical problems with the Pokemon series is that the difficulty is tuned in such a way that you can always have one super Pokemon at the front of your party and just destroy everything without having to work for it. And the dream, I think, of Pokemon is to have a balanced team of 6 that you routinely have to rotate through. But then the problem becomes that if you have to rotate through 6 Pokemon in every trainer battle, it would take forever, right? So I don't know what the solution is. I'd like to see them think about it a little bit more. Sportswear. Oh, that's cute. Aw. Partner play. Place your hand on it and move your hand. Aww. Look how happy he is. That's adorable. It's cute. The Pokemon Berry. Okay, that's everything. Increased specialization. Yeah, if you put it in a situation where, like, if you have type disadvantage, you will lose, that would be a nice step towards correcting the problem I'm talking about. But you can so often have a Charizard at the lead of your party that's so strong that it can go up against something it's double weak against and still wreck it, right? That's actually something that's interesting. Pokemon Go has virtually no depth, but it has tons of depth in low manning raids. Like if you want to do a raid with 3 or 4 people, you need to have a very specific team setup with specific moves, stab bonus, and all that. But then everybody shows up for the raid and just uses Agrons, right? XP share, it's one of those quality of life features that's a double-edged sword. On the one hand, it's very convenient. I like being able to see the trainer in the battle. That's really cool. This game definitely has the best graphics of the whole series. On the one hand, XP share is nice because the way you normally have to level Pokemon is a pain in the ass. It's swapping them in so they can do an attack and then swapping them out. It just takes time. It's not difficult to do. But it also means at least you're using them, right? And once you have XP share, now you're even more incentivized to just have your Charizard crush everything and sweep everything in the first turn without having to think about it. Thanks, Gary. And separate 1v1 battles going on simultaneously. You can only direct one Pokemon in one battle each turn. Ooh, that's an interesting idea. I like that. It affects. Because, like, the way most RPGs work is you have a party of 6 people that they all take commands in a round, right? So maybe the solution is just that when you fight another trainer, you use all 6 of your Pokemon and you give them all commands. It's not that complicated. I guess maybe what you need to do too is you almost never run into trainers that have as many Pokemon as you, which means the game is fundamentally tipped in your favor from a balance perspective. So maybe it's if the trainer you're fighting only has 2 Pokemon, then you only have 2 Pokemon. And like the third step I'd probably take would be level scaling, like scaling you down to who you're fighting. Because it's heavily implied that the gym leaders are doing that, right? Like the gym leaders are all super badasses. But when you go to fight them to get their badge, they use an intentionally weaker Pokemon so that you have a chance. Built-in AIs based on how you treat them. That'd be neat. You could change which one you give a direct instruction to in case it matters. Yeah, I think the problem is that whole idea kind of requires a fundamental reshaping of the entire series, which I could understand if Nintendo and the Pokemon Company were not interested in doing. If someone ever wants to make Schmokamon, make an indie version of Pokemon that's not Pokemon. I think leveling down would be nice, because then you could be a badass, and it could matter. You could have to level up to fight the harder gym leaders, but if you went up against, you know, a poor 2-year-old, you're not going to show up with your Gyarados and just fucking destroy all his Rattatas and Pidgeys. There were a lot of attempted Pokemon clones at the time, right? Pillars of Eternity? That'd be cool. You can see that working. Pokemon CRPG. And just to be clear, I don't think it's bad. Like, Pokemon Red in a vacuum is not a bad game at all. My problems are just with the fact that the series is 20 years old now and it's not really gone in a different direction. Let's keep that away. You can make a Pokemon-like game with curated user-provided content. That's a cool idea. I think you need to lean heavily into the word curation, though. Another thing that bugs me about Pokemon is that it's way too big. Like, at this point, they could take the current roster and split off into like a Pokemon Ultimate universe that only has the cream of the crop from every generation, and then just work on doing a Alolan form style variants on each Pokemon. Is there any word of there being an Alolan form sort of thing for Pokemon Sword and Shield? Because I feel like that's one of their best ideas in 20 years, and it'd be really sad if they bailed on it. Sand Attack sucks, man. Our fan-made games. Like, I feel like just with their type chart, you could make an effectively unlimited number of variants of all of, you know, if you were to pare down the Pokemon list to like the 200, 250 best Pokemon in the series, you could then just make type variants of those until the end of days. You could even do, I know that for a while there, that Pokemon Fusion site people were having a lot of fun with. Helping me get stronger. Let's train together. For some reason as a kid, I always thought that my rival was like a bad guy. I guess that's a much more Japanese concept of rivals that both want each other to succeed that are just competitive. Pokemon Uranium. It's sad that they got a cease and desist. Okay, I gotta keep trying different stuff with this and wasting balls to understand the mechanic. Didn't count as a breakthrough? Pixelmon. I love that the thing that makes the cry of the Pokemon that's cute. And it's like a slightly higher audio res cry than the original Game Boy sound. Does this one have shinies? I think I have shinies for a ton of Gen 1 that I'll import from Pokemon Go at some point. Okay, I'm gonna miss a bunch of balls, but I want to know how curveballs work in this. I think that was right. Not as right that time. Significantly less right. That's tough. Maybe that's not the right way to do it. There we go. Great curve. I think it needs to come back towards the middle. I wonder if they modeled a similar path to the way you're supposed to path it on a mobile device.
We've got this, Marstead. Where? How?
Did I get a boost for curveball? I don't think I did I?
First try.
Bothers you, the rival's on a jerk. Hey, Spearow. Let me try something different this time. Okay, I don't think you have to like spin it in the corner. I think you just have to curve when you throw it. Countering new wild Pokemon feels like picking up new weapons in Dark Souls. It's kind of cool and you could use it, but it would take effort. Yeah, exactly. If they could come up with a way to heavily incentivize you to use new Pokemon. I know people do stuff like, was it the Nuzlocke run? Where you say, I'm only going to catch one Pokemon in each region and then I have to use it. But I wish there was a way to officially do that in-game. Oh, a little Eevee with the Joy-Con symbol. That's adorable. Pinnacle of Pokemon training. Only truly skilled trainers can pass through here. Release if they faint. That's an interesting way to do it. I think that the lore of the Detective Pikachu universe assumes that like Pokemon don't come back when they faint, which I think I like. Anyone have the list of exclusives across Eevee and Pikachu? I think it's a pretty small overlap, isn't it? I certainly have enough copies of them on Pokemon Go. I can transfer in later. There are no animals. I think that there's a pretty deep... If you Google Pokemon Style Guide, they have this big, long set of rules on how you're supposed to portray Pokemon, how people are supposed to behave. Like, I don't think anyone's ever allowed to eat meat in the Pokemon universe. They occasionally screw it up in the anime here and there, but they're supposed to all be vegetarian. These are only female, right? I love that they spawn in the world. It makes me so happy. There's some spoilers in the exclusives. Same as red and blue, okay. And Eevee's effectively blue. The written language, because it kind of looks like Japanese without being Japanese. That's an interesting idea, Robin. Historically, shinies have been meant to be extremely rare. It's like, what, one in more than 5,000, isn't it? They've made a bigger deal of it in the Pokemon Go game. Is there any unlimited way to grind money in this? Oh, they're still pretty expensive. Shit. You need to stop wasting them. Learning how to curveball. I kind of like the idea of Pokemon having, Oh, do I have more of the Pokemon in my party pop out occasionally and follow me around? That's super cute. I like that. I like the idea of individual Pokemon being attractive for trading. Like, the trading game in Pokemon Go is some of the best in the entire series. The way that you're limited to one unique trade per day makes it feel really impactful when you do trade. But then you can be excited about shiny forms and them having special moves. Oh, then good. Aww. That's really cool. A nice touch. I wonder how many Pokemon have specific scripts like that. Hopefully cut is handled differently. I don't like the whole HM slave thing. Yeah, I know Alolan Pokemon are in this because of there were questions about that when they announced it was going to connect to Pokemon Go. Like, can I transfer my Alolan ones in here? Vulpix, Ninetales, Meowth, Persian, Bellsprout, Weepinbell, Victreebel. Cool. Thanks, Isla. That sounds pretty similar to Red and Blue. Kabuto, Persian, Paris, Horsey, Eradicate, Type, Kadabra, Weepinbell. The Ditto, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu. Yeah, no worries. Oddish and Bellsprout compete. Vulpix and Sandshrew compete. Oh, I think I saw Jesse and James but never interacted with them. That's funny. I thought Weedle and Caterpie were across separate versions back in the day too, for Red and Blue. Favorite legendary? Probably me too. Boring in that respect. You were so close to catching it too. Legendaries need a rework. I think the solution to legendaries is to downscale them. Unless if you're fighting someone else that has a legendary. It bums me out that like there's no real community behind Pokemon battling, unless if you enforce a bunch of exterior rules on the system, like no one's allowed to use legendaries. Oh, Weedle and Caterpie were just rare in the other game. Gotcha. Sorry, Robin. I need to get back into Pokemon Go. It's getting warmer in Los Alamos. I can probably start taking Cameron on walks again. I only have the mental bandwidth to go super hard on one game at a time, and I switched to some other game. Haven't gotten back into it. But they kind of moved to just being like mystery gifts where you get them for free. Aren't there some really weird legendary Pokemon unlock strategies? It was like Regigigas or something like that. It was really weird. They did a bunch of super arcane things. Oh, what is the shiny stuff around? It's huge! Oh, that's neat. I didn't know that was a thing. Excellent throw, first throw, technique bonus, size bonus. Sweet. They never really made size matter in Pokemon Go. I think there's a couple badges that are restricted based on it, like Tiny Rattata and Huge Magikarp. Hey, it's a Kakuna. Very few legends at the event. Okay, I see. Appreciate it, Mario. You can type in exclamation point hide. If you put exclamation point hide before your message, I won't be able to see it. But everyone in chat can talk about it there. Attention burden. I press and hold confirm to make that all go away super fast. Speedruns have to be interesting. never watched a Pokemon series speedrun. So I've seen blue and red auras now around Pokemon. Blue is tiny, red is large. Got it. Sweet. That's a significant XP bonus. What's the maximum number of Pokemon you can store in this game? I feel like you'd hit the max pretty easily if you're not careful with it. Oh, hey, my wife's coming. You join in for a bit?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all.
Oh, that's so true. This is my wife, Andrea.
Where's headphones? Oh.
Might have to plug them in.
Hey, Andrew's here.
Sure. Pokemon speedrun seem rough.
Nah.
Here comes science.
I don't know why the animation didn't play. I'll have to mess with it later. It might be because of me replacing the hard drive. Still haven't worked out all the kinks from that. Oh, dropped a raspberry. Andreevka. Forget it. You might like this version of the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's much more simple.
That's an interesting controller.
You don't have to use this controller if you don't want to. I'm just doing it for now. You can use a Joy-Con. This game's actually... Isn't this game 2-player? How does that work? Can she join now? Does it drop in, drop out? She can help catch Pokemon.
Okay.
Can she use my precious balls? Is that a thing? Let me figure out how to do it here. Hold on. Do you know how I turn on co-op?
Party? No, party's here.
Look at this.
You can pet him? Aww, he's so happy!
Look how happy he is. Isn't that adorable? Second Pokemon controller or Joy-Con, turn it on, shake it while playing the game. Okay. Cute. Yeah, that's you.
Alright, how do I do this?
Hold it like an NES controller, first of all.
Oh. Wait, I'm backwards.
Was it a...
You said NES controller?
I think so, right? Maybe
no,
not.
I mean, this way it actually was working. Alright, what do I do? How do I do it?
So you press get ready,
Oh. Okay.
and then you throw the Joy-Con forward, like Pokemon Go.
Whoops.
Don't press the button, though. Nice!
Thank you.
Good toss.
Asshole.
What a shame, you were so close to catching it, too.
Way to miss.
Thanks, Andrea.
Wait, is it my turn?
We can both go.
Hey, look at that.
Oh, man! Did we just get a special, like, critical catch from double throwing it? That's kind of awesome if that's how that works. Let's see what it
Well, we
says.
both were dead on.
Yeah. Synchronized bonus. Ooh. Okay.
This now is not so disappointing.
What's that?
So this now is not such a bad thing.
Oh, the fact that it's two players doing it at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. There's no random battles in this one. You can see the Pokemon on the map, which is pretty neat. You can't punk out on battle if you're a real Pokemon trainer.
So I guess I don't do anything here.
I don't think so. I guess we'll see.
Can I use cheer? Yeah, guys, we got this!
It showed you at the back with me. I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, you're playing Bellsprout. Right on. I guess we just fucking destroy whoever we fight in two-player mode. Oh, maybe we take turns. Okay. Oh no, this is your turn.
Fuck you, Kakuna.
I think that was his only Pokemon. Teaming up with this poor kid in a series that's already extremely easy. It's fine. I have never played a Pokemon game where I have died on a Pokemon battle ever.
Aw, good.
Nice.
I was trying to synchronize with you. You want to go like 1, 2, 3?
We could do something like that, yeah.
Hey.
It's like a Pokemon battle, more like a mugging. Yeah, it's like... It would be a bummer if the game was already difficult and it trivialized it, but
Here, I'll just follow your lead when you pull back and then...
Okay.
Because that's what I did this last time, and it seemed to be fine. It wasn't as on point as before, but
it still counted. It doesn't seem like it's, like, brutal. Now, can I still catch a Pikachu here as a super rare spawn? Like in Red and Blue? Or because it's Pikachu Eevee, I can't?
oh, we gonna kick your ass. Yeah, fuck that, Pidgey. That Pidgey's gonna die. Or get knocked out.
I can switch to a different Pokemon if you want to.
I like the Bellsprout.
Like Bellsprout? Okay.
Yeah.
It would be nice
Suck
if,
it,
like,
bitch.
all of the trainers in the game became double trainers. Marstead After Dark. I love you, Andrea. Does anyone notice Pikachu still spawn in this forest? You might have to shake your controller to get back to me. Hey, it's a... It's a Metapod. Shake. A sport trainer came running from somewhere to lend a hand.
Hey!
Alright, hold on. Now.
Huh? Take an excellent round.
Good Noctowl. This thing makes the sound of the Pokemon growling when you catch it. It's kind of cool.
Man, lots of leveling up.
I know, right? Let's get rid of Growl. Okay, we're gonna look for a Pikachu.
Okay.
Just running around seeing if a Pikachu spawns.
How are you running so much faster? Do you push a button?
You probably have to hold the B button or something. Let's see in a second.
Shit. Ah.
Nice.
Hey!
That's pretty sweet. It's pretty satisfying when it happens.
If we don't catch it, I'm gonna be pissed. Alright.
Yeah, with an excellent synchronized throw.
Yeah.
Ben, why are you sitting on the laptop? Oh my gosh, Robin, you guys haven't been playing 2-player? Oh, it's fun. So the difficulty doesn't matter.
Alright. I think I figured it out. Unless you're running slower for some reason.
There's a Pikachu. Oh, it's a female Pikachu. Hopefully it doesn't despawn after this trainer battle. Bug catcher Sammy. Let's beat the shit out of this kid and take his money.
Yeah! Oh! I know I've told you about this, but I haven't mentioned it on stream. So, when I was growing up, I had a TI-83 calculator. Do you remember these?
Yeah.
And on it there was this game. Or someone put a game on it for me where you started off sober and you would beat kids up and you steal their money in order to buy alcohol. And then the more alcohol you drank, the harder of a beating you could take. And so eventually you got so drunk that you could take on the crack whores at the hospital. And they always had like $100 on them or something. It was awesome.
Andrea.
And yeah, so you won the game when your blood turned completely to alcohol.
This is a TI-83 game?
Yeah, it was awesome. Welcome to what I did in like geometry class instead of paying attention.
I knocked it away.
Dick. Oh, sorry.
No,
I got excited.
So did I there.
Dick.
Usually this channel is PG-13, but when Andrea joins...
Hey, there we go.
Excellent.
That's some synchronized, excellent throws. If you pop out, I'm gonna fucking smack you. Alright, good.
We weren't sure yet. You need that click to know for sure.
Oh, I thought it was just if it blinks 3 times.
Well, I'm not sure. I assume it can still pop after a third blink.
Did no one else have this TI-83 game?
We are literally robbing these children. Like, after we beat them in battle, we take their money.
Good, we got a Pikachu. Can I have the Pikachu?
Oh, yeah, sure.
I like the Bellsprout, but I also like Pikachu.
Yeah, of course. I gotta make it to a town to take it out of the PC.
Okay, alright, that's cool. Well, now that we have a Pikachu, we can go to town, right?
They can still break out after the third blink. I assume, though, actually. Hold on, let me check.
Oh, I thought, okay. We gotta wait for the shake.
Open Pokemon box? What? Oh, I've been leveling up Pokemon that aren't... Oh man, I'm so bad. I've had 2 Rattatas in my party without realizing it, and I haven't been working to evolve multiple Pokemon. I love that they use these little sprites. It's adorable.
That's a nice callback.
Do you want to name this Pikachu?
Ooh, I don't know. I like the name Pikachu. I guess I could name it A. Can I name it A?
Yeah.
Awesome! You gave me the option.
I did. You're gonna have to be on stream every time we play this now.
Oh, really?
You're adding value. No.
I always add value.
Yeah, is that true? You just want to name it A?
Tell me that!
Capital A or lowercase a?
Capital A. Wait, no, lowercase. Lowercase is
the laziest?
Lazier, yeah.
Okay. Does this bring you joy?
It does.
Alright. We got our Pikachu.
Yeah.
We got every other unique Pokemon that spawns in Viridian that can go forward. I'm gonna try to minimize grinding if we can, since we're already...
That'd be great.
Yeah. Well, we're already super strong.
I can put on a Pikachu outfit? Then we can match.
Put Pikachu in outfits even if it's not in the Pikachu version of the game.
Oh, sorry, I'm like just running into a wall.
Yeah, thanks, Andrea. I appreciate that.
Now you're gonna have that Pikachu, it's gonna get all leveled up, and you're gonna always think of me whenever you use it.
Mm-hmm. There's another unique Pokemon in Viridian Forest. So many wheels.
Oh, Weedles? I hate Weedles. They're so ugly.
Just be glad, Andrea, that we're playing the Let's Go version of this game. The original game was random battles whenever you were walking in grass.
Nope.
And in caves. You had to use like repels.
Unless they do battles
steps.
the way Earthbound does battles. I really like that.
I wish they did.
Wait, shit, I'm walking. Wait!
I think you can shake to get back to me. It's like Super Mario Brothers divorce mode. There you go.
I love how Eevee's just sitting on your head.
That's cute.
That is pretty cute. Oh, I hate Weedles. I don't like the bee either.
Beedrill?
Yeah. Just that whole Pokemon strain is...
Do you like Butterfree?
Butterfree. I do like Butterfree. Oh, wait, sorry. Alright.
Have you heard...
Oh! Was that a critical catch? Is that why I did that?
Oh, maybe.
Or we were like super synchronized? Alright, there we go.
You heard the whole theory that Butterfree is not supposed to evolve from Metapod?
Well, but it makes sense. What was supposed to happen?
Venomoth looks more like Metapod.
I see.
Like it has the same sleepy eye.
Mm-hmm.
And Butterfree looks like Venonat. Do lures increase the chance that I'll see a rare Pokemon? Does that matter?
Lures. Does anyone else call them lures, not lures?
How do you pronounce the word T-O-U-R, Andrea?
Wait, I thought it was L-U-R-E.
It is. I'm just curious.
Well, how do you pronounce S-U-R-E?
Sure.
So lure. Dylan. Shit.
Can I read a description on this thing? Hold on. Rare Pokemon more likely to appear. Okay.
Lure. Lure. It's a lure.
Lure.
There's no need to make this, like, add a second syllable. So we're just gonna keep running in a circle?
Oh yeah, we're gonna find this Pokemon that we're missing.
Hey! Wait!
Andrea, the song is not, if you feel like it, maybe catch a few. The song is not, you know, if you're up to it, I guess you could catch a lot of them. No, didn't spawn. Oh well. It is.
Wait! I'm sorry, I'm trying, but.
You're slow?
Yes.
Because you don't scroll the camera, so.
Yeah, exactly.
When
I
I make
don't know
a
where the
sudden
fuck
turn,
you're going.
you're just like, what is he even doing?
I was like, what is he doing? I can't follow you. You're like someone where you follow them in the car and they run through a red light and you're like, what the fuck?
And you try to like reach and press the brake yourself. Oh shit.
I feel like our marriage gets stronger every time we're
Through
like,
this.
together.
It's not like going to therapy or, you know. I can run? Okay. Keep that in mind.
Good job, A. Keep doing your thing, A.
Just mirror move again.
He's sitting here off screen, sitting on the laptop because he likes a warm butt.
Mm-hmm. And who doesn't? Let's be real. Do you like this game?
Dude, that's one of my favorite completely unnecessary energy wasting things that Japan does. They warm the toilet seat. Those toilets are just...
I'll get another Pikachu. So another girl Pikachu, but...
They're amazing. Asshole.
I'm gonna wait until it's
Now
about...
he's gonna attack. Oh, sorry, I thought he was gonna attack. Dude, he did last time!
You're just talking about marriage and...
I know, I failed you. Our marriage just got less strong.
In real time.
Yeah. Oh, so can we all pour one out for our homegirl, Grumpy Cat?
No, it's a bummer.
Grumpy Cat. Right, she's a girl.
Yes. Her name is Tartar Sauce.
Yeah, whatever. They originally named her Tard.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Ah, God, son of a bitch.
It takes a while for you to spawn back in if you fall off. Hey, there's... Wait, no, that's still... No, that's a male Pikachu. Grab one.
Alright, I'll try not to fuck it up this time.
It's huge! You were right to wait for the attack.
Hey, see? We've now negated that, little misstep. I apologize.
It's okay. We're back to +10 relationship.
Really, Grumpy Cat's from Arizona. I guess I don't know where I thought Grumpy
Look at that.
Cat
Successful
was from.
catch, excellent throw, first throw,
Yeah, we
synchronized
just
bonus,
get, like,
combo bonus, size
multipliers up
bonus.
the wazoo.
They give you a stupid amount of XP. It's almost like you have a Game Genie on.
Poor Grumpy Cat. 9. 9 is young for a cat.
That's fine. You can tell me what
Our
the Pokemon
cats are
is.
9, so when Grumpy Cat died at the age of 9, Dylan was like, oh
No,
my
Grumpy
God.
Cat died at the age of 7.
Oh, 7? Shit, okay, well. Wow.
I gave the
Aw.
kitties a hug this morning.
Yeah, he was very into our
Catch
kitties
combo.
today. But that's probably Oh no, poor little girl.
Bulbasaur? Oh, right on.
Oh, I want a Bulbasaur!
Yeah, I'm looking.
Oh, I thought you saw one. Wait, I think I saw one!
I thought I heard one earlier.
No, I totally saw one. Asshole.
Oh, wait. Nice. I try to go for great throws usually.
I really just shake it. I don't try. And maybe it's just natural. Like, I know if I need to throw it harder
you just have
or
to
softer.
Feel, you know it.
Because Nintendo is fucking genius.
I have a feeling...
Oh no, video froze again? Are you getting drop frames? Okay. Must just be loot effects. I assume.
1,000, okay. That's the worst part about Pokemon Go is managing your Pokemon storage.
Right. So, okay. Wait, I'm gonna point it out. Okay, Weedle, get the fuck out of the way. Right there? Or no?
No,
that's grass. Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
That grass looks a little more concentrated than the other grass.
I see where you got that idea.
I think it was the lighting.
I think I heard one spawn earlier, but... We're gonna run out of Pokeballs when we finally find it. I've had the vision.
How do you get more Pokeballs?
You gotta buy them.
Like, with real money? Like Pokemon Go? Okay. It's like, how much money are you about to spend on this
No,
game?
we need to go beat up children.
Oh.
It looks like you get infinite money by catching wild Pokemon. They drop berries and stuff that you could sell. So it's not like red and blue. Okay, try to get a feeling for the sounds we're hearing now and listen for one that's different.
Well, that one sounded like a fart.
Did it? Is that what that sound was?
Yes. Whoops. Wait! I'm trying! You keep changing direction.
I'm gonna run away from this one.
Yeah? Alright.
Worried about
Run away!
We only have 15 balls left. So.
But we get that synchronization bonus.
Yeah, I wonder if we both burn balls on every throw. If it's 2 balls.
Oh, I assumed we do.
Oof. I heard a Pikachu. Good on Pikachu now.
Don't you start with a Bulbasaur?
In Pokemon Red and Blue, yes. But this game is more a remake of Pokemon Yellow, which is where you start with Pikachu.
Oh.
But they made 2 versions, so they have Pikachu and Eevee version. So I'm guessing they added a way to actually catch Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle.
So what's this about not grinding?
Just want to catch a Bulbasaur. We're not fighting anything, right? That's the difference. I'm pretty sure one spawned earlier.
Fuck. You know what? I'm just gonna chill out until
I get into a battle with one.
Sure. Oh, here, I'll join. Oh, I'm still around apparently.
I'm just running away.
Oh.
Oh, you're trying to catch it.
I'm sorry.
Just do it.
Hey,
Nice, excellent throw.
Thank you. Can we grind it up for candy? Is that a thing in this?
I don't think candy's a thing.
No.
I think you get candy for transferring Pokemon from your phone to this game.
I hate you, Weedle. You're ugly.
Yeah, I'll do one more
Alright.
loop.
You do your thing. I'm gonna just, bow out for a little bit.
Guess if you see it, let me know. Whoa, really? Beedrill? It's unexpected.
Do you want me to help with this or no?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I got excited.
But you have to hit Get Ready, Andrea.
Oh. Alright, good. I haven't been wasting Pokeballs.
You did.
Oh.
It's okay.
I was completely unhelpful. I actually set us back.
You did. You did. Yeah, you did.
I'm sorry. Alright, I'm just gonna sit out until you find your Bulbasaur.
I think Sand Attack is better than Tail Whip. I do wish there were more than 4 moves. Passives are cool too.
Did Dylan tell you guys that we saw Detective Pikachu?
Yeah, I was talking about it earlier in the stream.
That makes sense. It was delightful. And I think it's especially delightful for people that are a little bit of a Pokemon nerd. Like, I'm not a huge Pokemon nerd, but I'm enough of a Pokemon nerd to get all the little...
You got all the little references, right?
Yeah.
There's only one reference that doesn't make any effort to explain that you might be confused on if you've never played any Pokemon game ever.
The animations was amazing. Pikachu is so cute!
Yay, first evolution.
Congratulations.
This game is not balanced. Because of opportunity cost, you only ever get to use one anyway. Alright. Can't waste Pokemon. So you're getting rid of you.
Oh, you can set them free?
You can. Does that make you happy?
Yes, why aren't you setting them free?
Because I need to catch them all.
So the only time I have once in my life caught a fish.
Really?
Yes.
You put it back?
I did, but I held it up and I was like, I am your god. You are going to live because I choose so. And then I threw it back.
I love you, Andrea. Alright, I'm gonna do one last pass to the forest and then we'll move on. Did get the Beedrill though, so it's not...
Oh yeah, give John a big happy birthday hug. I love that picture you posted of him. It was awesome.
Okay, I can spam the top button on the little Pokeball. That's good to know. Come back here with lures later, maybe, and make it easier. So many Pikachus. Pikachu is a pretty rare spawn in Viridian Forest. I thought it was like 2% or something like that. That sounds like Bulbasaur.
There he is!
First try. On
Alright.
the way out. Looks like the game knew. Okay, we cannot fuck this up. And we'll wait for the great throw range. Now.
How did I fuck that up?
We were both terrible.
Aye, asshole!
Don't run away. I'm gonna give it a berry. Press the B button, please. Thank you. Raspberry is easier to catch. Don't press anything yet. Okay, ready? Next time it gets down to great range, after it attacks. Now.
Aye, asshole!
Oops, no. Okay, we should just do it the way we were doing it before we were following my lead.
Okay.
Oh, he runs away based on time spent? Oh my god. It's not based on number of throw attempts? Well, now we know. It's too bad we didn't learn that on, like...
A Metapod?
Yeah, a Pidgey. Now I'm committed. I don't know. I don't know if I can let this go. Well, I didn't know that was how it worked!
We are almost out of balls. Should we get more balls first?
Pikachu! Pikachu!
Do the different grass patches matter at all? I assume no, it's just based on the literal area that you're in.
Here,
They can run away based on time spent in the thing. I feel like that is super mean. You got away safely.
Hooray! You know what he really wants? He wants a Bulbasaur.
Pokeballs.
Or Pokeballs.
And I'm gonna heal, I'm gonna stop at the mart, sell some shit. This has become the new purpose of this stream. I'm sorry, Robin and John, we're catching that Bulbasaur. This is how I play Pokemon games. Go to each area, I catch every Pokemon that's in that area, and then I move on. One of each, because you gotta catch them all. You don't have to catch every single Pokemon you run into, but you have to get one of each Pokemon.
I don't know, it depends on how you define all.
You don't want to open that box. You don't. One of every gender, every form. Screw Nanab berries.
Are those the it doesn't move as fast? Yeah,
What
fuck that shit.
Pineapple berries doing this one? Pineapple berries.
Oh, I remember liking
Okay, it gives you an item when you catch them. Yeah, since it doesn't have candy in this one. I can't leave this round until I get a shiny Ralts. 5 years later. We're not doing shinies. You don't have to catch all the shinies. You don't have to catch all the anything else. This is too much like Pokemon Go. Spending all my money on Pokeballs. For all of the set Pokemon, catch exactly one of each element in the set.
Alright,
exactly.
I'm gonna go make another drink. Barb.
I played a lot of City of Heroes back in the day. Sad that it was gone. Do the patches of grass matter at all? Oh, I didn't even go this way last time. I do have a big Pikachu, actually. Someone get the source code for it? I thought they were having trouble getting it. Hey, she gave me Pokeballs, too. I always have tried to do living decks in every Pokemon game I've ever played. Bug Catcher Brian. So now I'm exploring the rest of Viridian Forest. I wish I could just keep spamming B.
I'm sorry I choked on that Bulbasaur.
It's okay, we both choked. Together. Either one of us could have made it happen.
Oh, there's Pokeball back there.
Thanks.
Oh, I thought it was gonna be, an actual Pokeball.
No, it's like a treasure chest.
No.
Because you haven't played any of the main Pokemon games, right?
No.
Why do you say no with disgust?
I was just wondering the same thing.
You take it back?
I do take it back.
Okay.
No, I have not played, although I've heard there's delightful games.
I feel like you would like this game.
It's very
easy. It's pretty. And you can do this. Oops, not this.
You can pet your Pokemon. You're just like poking it in the eye.
I was petting him on the eye. It's a different
Why would
thing.
you do that?
Have you ever...
Do you enjoy this?
I should have known.
Is this enjoyable?
I should have known. I should have predicted that this is what she would do after I said that. Oh yeah, that's great. Thanks.
Yeah.
How did I not see? Thanks, Burner. Be interested in checking that out. City of Heroes had a lot of really cool, important MMO ideas that I haven't seen any other MMOs take up. It invented...
Oh wait, there's one. I'm just kidding.
How could you? How could you? It felt so right that it was like when we were giving up and leaving that it finally spawned. Yeah, we'll get it. I'm using raspberries. We got plenty of throws before it runs away because the runaway mechanics are the same as Pokemon Go. City of Heroes had a cool idea for player-generated dungeons where like they limited the number of things you could put in there based on their XP value. So you couldn't just make a stage that was super easy to grind. And you could put story in there, and then players could like rate the stages so you would only ever see the really good ones. Alright, I'm gonna set a time on this. If we make it to when the live split timer says 1:30 without catching a Bulbasaur...
You're really gonna give it 7 more minutes?
I'm gonna give it 7 minutes max, and then we're gonna do other stuff. We're gonna go to the next town.
Yep.
We're gonna fight Brock.
Did you just say it's huge?
It's huge. For a Weedle.
Your Pokeball?
No. The Weedle was huge for a Weedle. It spawned on top of me like it's a Zubat or something. If this were like, oh, there's a chance that you can catch a Venonat early, I'd be like, eh. But Bulbasaur is a classic Pokemon. Like,
It is.
The Gen 1 starters... I'm not going to say they're the best starters, but all 3 of them are great. And there are other starter generations where 1 of them or 2 of them are great.
I agree, all 3 are great.
Mm-hmm. And all of their evolutions are great. I don't need another Beedrill. And Bulbasaur. And Bulbasaur. And... Get out my face.
I am not drunk yet. I am on my 2nd drink. I am drinking rum and strawberry guava Diet Coke, which is actually pretty good.
There's one. Alright, I need your help. Are
you sure?
Yes. Get on it. We have a time limit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was just gonna let you do it.
No. I need the lended hand.
Alright.
We're gonna use a raspberry after this. I think I'm overthrowing now.
It's not gonna work. Yeah.
Okay, just keep going. Shit. Just wait. After this attack.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Ah, you asshole!
Ben?
Oh my god, Ben!
Okay. Now.
Oh, it attacked! Oh, those are good throws!
Wait for me to come back. Benedict.
Okay, this one?
Yeah. Okay.
First try. I love how Ben's like, oh, they're really focused on this screen. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna walk right in front of it.
This is a game where it actually matters.
He's the smartest fucking cat ever. I'm sure he did that on purpose.
Oh yeah. And now he just went back to where he was sitting. Hey, thank you, Haki. I think Squirtle is the best starter. I will not at you on that.
Oh wait, not yet.
No, not yet.
Oh, I missed it. After all that. I'm sorry.
You're also
Are you doing your
out of time.
thing? It's good to have.
You're also out of time because of the delay of the processing on the microphone.
Appreciate that.
You're a beautiful treasure.
Thank you. He always tells me that whenever I burp.
Cameron says it now. It's adorable.
He's training her,
You're a
yeah.
beautiful treasure. CP is back? That's interesting.
Who or what is CP?
CP and you know CP for Pokemon Go. Strength of the Pokemon, combat power.
Ah.
It wasn't
See,
in
now
the
there's a
base
thing in
games.
physics called CP violation.
No, it's not a charge parity violation.
Oh, you know what those stand for? I am
Thank you.
impressed. Color me impressed.
Yes, I've read the Wikipedia article on lots of things. If there's a Half-Life song named after it, I know what it stands for.
Oh, Half-Life talks about CP violation?
There's a Half-Life 2 soundtrack song called CP Violation. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
I'll play it for you. You'd probably dig it.
Right on.
Hey, thanks for the potions, Gary. You wanted to give me some Pokeballs? Bought you some of the prize money. Oh, they call it prize money. It's not the money you rob from a child. Do your best. I think that's a really cool idea, Spiky. Yeah, it was like Fire, Dark Ghost, Psychic, maybe?
An Irish trash can. Is that a drink?
Sometimes it's fun to buy a whole bunch of Pokeballs at once.
I hope that's not a drink.
Old
That
lady
does not
knows.
sound very appetizing. Let me try to imagine what it would be. I mean, I feel like it needs to have Kahlua, because that's kind of icky brown, you know? Which is kind of trashy.
Kahlua is delicious.
It is delicious, but I'm saying the color is like, you know, icky brown.
Okay. X and Y did that.
I mean, it would have to have stuff floating in it.
Which is the Pokemon game where it's the Mage, Tank, and Rogue? That's the one with Greninja, right? Because Greninja's the Rogue.
Maybe it's Bailey's
Fox is
plus
the mage.
Kahlua with, I don't know, nerds? Something floating around? I mean, that sounds awful.
Spiky's saying, what if they had their subtype also be the triangle? Because there's two triangles. There's Fire, Grass, and Water, and then there's Ghost, Dark, and Psychic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you could have one that's like Fire, Dark. Anyone can tell just by looking, and it's hard work,
No
too.
Kahlua. Does it have Bailey's? Does it have Smittix? I love Smittix.
Brock's looking for new challengers.
No Bailey's. What the fuck else is, no nerds? Good, I hope there aren't nerds.
Oh, he teleported me
Fuck else is
to the
Irish?
building.
Oh, Guinness? It might have Guinness.
He was going to tell you what it is. You're just sitting here guessing every possible thing that could be in it.
Yes.
You're just going to keep making guesses. He's going to keep saying no. That's the most
No,
efficient way to
there's
arrive at
Guinness
this
in it.
information. You going to give me a water bottle?
Well, now you can keep your Pokemon hydrated. That's important.
Give me a grass or water type Pokemon. Okay. Give me a second, dude.
Oh man, Smittix is the best.
Chill out.
That was like my drink. That was one of my like staple drinks in college.
Okay, well I can't evolve Eevee without an
You don't
item,
really
so...
find it very often. There was this one.
I think I need to have him in my party though, right? I
class.
assume.
Had it. Wait, Guinness isn't German. I've been to the Guinness factory in Dublin.
Guinness is German, I think, isn't it?
Really? But they've had like a lease since 800 AD for $100 a month or something ridiculous, and they made their lease for like a gajillion years. And
I have no idea. I don't know anything about
Guinness
beer.
is totes Irish, right? Am I right? Did my world just change and implode?
Usually they force you to bring a grass Pokemon in here. Maybe it was because people really struggled with Brock back in the day,
Right? I mean...
Because if you pick Charmander, Brock is really hard. Like, you steamroll everything in the forest, and then you come here and get your ass kicked by Brock. Provided you did no grinding, which... Who doesn't?
It's like, I've been there! I had fresh Guinness! It tasted better than normal Guinness! Here, you want me to join in with my... Did you give me a Pikachu?
Yes, but Pikachu's bad against rock Pokemon, so I might swap
Alright,
you
fine,
for the...
I'll just chill.
I might swap you
No
out
worries,
for the
Burner.
Bellsprout.
Hey, so what's in a Irish trash can, which sounds so appealing?
I need to learn some new moves for this Bulbasaur. This Bulbasaur is also only level 4.
I'm glad that the world is the way that I thought it was.
Big oof. Alright, let's do the exact thing I was complaining about before. Fighting
I would
Break
like
Rock.
you to tell me the ingredients of an Irish trash can, or I will look them up on the internet.
Used to Brock being a nightmare in a 0 XP run.
Jameson? Jameson's Irish, right?
I used to be really bad at type matchups, but playing Pokemon Go super hard for a while helps with it. Right, because people break rocks. Alright, I'm gonna play this game the way it's supposed to be played. I'm gonna switch my Pokemon out. No, I'm just gonna use Eevee and steamroll everything.
Yeah. Eevee is like, you know, a straight, or is Eevee's good against everything?
No, it's just that I've had the Eevee at the front of my party for every battle so far,
it's
so
really
he's super high
leveled up.
level and just destroys everything.
Gotcha. Okay, vodka, gym, rum.
I'm gonna,
Oh, and a can of Red Bull. Oh my god, that sounds like,
I would like you to join in on the next one, Andrew.
Okay. I mean, that reminds me of a Long Island iced tea because it just has, like, everything in it. But Long Island iced tea doesn't have Red Bull, it has Coke.
Oops.
There's also a shot I remember called the Four Horsemen that was like Jack, Jose, Jameson, but not if you have Jack. I don't know, other liquors named after men.
How did I get it to... I didn't mean to make it follow alongside me there. What button did I press to do
Well,
that?
let's see. Vodka, gin, rum, triple...
Or is it just whoever's in the second
I mean,
slot?
with the peach schnapps, that might help. I like peach schnapps. It's very sweet.
You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock.
That sounds like a really big drink, too. Do they serve it in, like, you know, a super size?
At least you use light years correctly, as in I'm great
Wait, who
distance
used
away.
light years correctly?
This kid said I'm 10,000 light years away from fighting Brock.
Nice. Do you want me? No, because I have Pikachu.
No, I just switched you out.
Oh. To what?
We just discussed this.
I wasn't
switched you to
listening. I was
Bellsprout.
talking about alcohol, Dylan! Important conversations.
Okay, now Bulbasaur has a grass move, but he's still
Interesting.
level 5.
Jim
So.
Bean and root beer. I could see that being good since root beer is already a little spicy, you know?
Hey, it's Brock. His eyes are always closed. That's how rock hard my willpower is. Pokemon are all hard as rock and have true great determination.
That's dirty. Or that's what she said.
She said that her Pokemon have rock-hard determination?
No, hard as rock and determination.
Okay.
That's what she said.
You can join in with Brock.
Alright. Give me a second.
Probably doesn't have Onix.
There we go. Pikachu! Oh wait, that's not Pikachu! That's not Pikachu! Oh, you switched it out.
We just discussed this. Lightning is weak against rock.
Right. I'm not paying attention. I want my Pikachu back.
Just crit.
Can we name the bells whatever?
Yeah.
Pikachu?
You want to name the Blossom Pikachu? Okay.
Bellsprout. No, that just...
Well, I'm only using it for this battle because Pikachu's bad against rock.
No, it's cool. Is that because lightning is... No. That doesn't
Lightning
make
sucks
sense.
against rock Pokemon, though.
Oh, an Onix.
He does have an Onix now.
Which attack should I pick?
The grass one. Rock is weak against grass.
Which one? That's the grass one because it has
The
a
green
leaf?
one that has a leaf on it.
Got it. It's a leaf, not grass. Those are different things. Oh, ow. That was painful.
Sweet.
Thank you for
First
the money.
try. Most rock in Gen 1 are also ground. I see. Is that still true? Are TMs infinite use in this? Hey, they are, thank God. Are both Geodude and Onix ground as well as rock? Okay, I'm putting your Pikachu back.
Thank you! Yay, A! A's the best!
Okay, so my point still stands. We shouldn't be using Pikachu in this fight. I am Dylan. How did you know that? He looks more like Gary. Oh, Blue and Gary are separate characters now. That's interesting. The protagonist was named Red in the original game. That's how they skirted around the "Are you a boy or a girl?" needing me to name his own grandson. Gramps finally went and make one. Smell you later, newbie. That's an interesting twist. Gary was kind of like the anime version of Blue.
Why do I have a Bulbasaur following me?
Do you not want to have a Bulbasaur follow you?
I want Pikachu! We've been over this! Thank you. Yay! I wanted to sit on my head.
That happens if you want me to get you Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and you can play it. We can have both versions.
Wait, I'm confused. He's following you, not me.
I don't know how that works.
I still have... Ugh. Pikachu, you traitor.
Sure. You like Slowpoke, don't you?
I do like Slowpoke. Very much.
You spent relaxing time with Slowpoke.
Thank you. Slowpoke is chill, man.
Thanks, lady. Okay, let me try to figure out how to have a different Pokemon follow you. It might be like the back three follow you. But then, if that's the case, then you won't be able to control it. So that can't be right. We'll see what happens. I do like that they pop out and follow you. That's cool. There was one following Andrea earlier.
Yeah, Bulbasaur. I thought. Or maybe it was just following you and I was confused.
Kabutops. It's only a model. Shh. And a praise helix in here. Yeah, there's so much poison.
Oh my god.
Part of it is the developer's whole plan for the series was he liked collecting bugs as a kid, right? So there's a lot of poisonous bugs in this.
My mom sent me this.
It's funny.
It's funny because it's from my mom.
It's a t-shirt with a bunch of swear words on it.
It says, fuck you, you fucking fuck.
Marstead After Dark, ladies and gentlemen. This is my wife, Andrea. Grass poison, ghost poison, yeah. I think it's, if you look at, they do the breakdown of the types for every generation, and poison is by far the biggest domination in Gen 1 compared to any other gen and type. It's like, I don't think it's 50%, but it's a really, really high percentage of the full base. And poison's actually kind of a bad typing, isn't it? Well, he likes the grass.
Butterfly.
He likes the bushes.
What, does he like poop it or something?
Well, Bulbasaur found a raspberry in the bushes.
No.
Because he's a grass Pokemon. It's cute. I like that you can have the other ones follow you out of the ball. That's really neat. Alright. Don't have cut yet. Right. Just destroy everything. So I think they want to make sure that I go through the Indigo League now before I can get out of here, so I'll do that. Now that I have the Boulder Badge. This game is super cute. Thank you, Robin and John, for suggesting it. I'm glad to have been able to finally bust it out.
Pokeball!
Eevee's only ever going to sit in my head, though, right? I accidentally made the kid blonde because this is a hard controller to use for making choices.
Ah.
Which is why you're blonde,
what I'm
too,
hearing?
I think. A reasonable explanation
Excuses. You know who excuses are for? Losers.
for reasonable people.
Losers! Oh.
Speedruns use the X items? I don't think I've ever used one. I think I've used revives and max potions.
Why are we back here?
So we got the badge, so we gotta go back to Indigo League. Accuracy was broken in first gen? Really? What made it so good? cause you to skip accuracy checks, including insta-kill moves. Wow. So if a Pokemon was supposed to be immune to one, due to having like 0% accuracy penalty to someone attempting to use it. I did use repels. In fact, that is the one item I use more than any other. It made it so you didn't get random battles, but like for 50 steps. In the early games, when it ran out, you'd had to go back in your inventory and manually use another
I choose you, Pikachu!
The later games made it so that you, it would automatically prompt you to use another repel, which was kind of questionable. It was kind of like, why do you even bother? You know, why don't I just let me turn off battles if you're going to do that? Persian Slash is guaranteed crit. We stole Last Britney's Pokeballs in like $80.
Nice.
They're wise to make you get Pokeballs from training.
It was more
battles.
like 80 cents, right?
80 yen.
It's 80 yen. That's not a lot. If I recall correctly.
It's like 80 cents. It's like 8/10 of a Pokeball. Survive an Elite Four fight. I should try doing a low-level challenge or something at some point. It might be fun. Although it's still like turn-based combat, so I feel like it comes down to mastery. You know what the stage is.
I thought it said Vatican City.
Viridian
I
City.
really just saw the V and the word city.
And you just gave up.
Yep. And then I was done. It's like, alright, we're in Vatican City. Great.
So they made this a lot less complicated, but Twitch Plays Pokemon was stuck here for a while because there's a bunch of ledges that are one way. I'll show you here. So, and you have to like loop through a zigzag on them several times.
Oh, so it's a puzzle.
Well, sort of, but it's a super trivial puzzle, except it's tricky when you have tens of thousands of people inputting commands. And if one person puts in a down command...
Tricky? It was like a snowboarding game?
If one person puts in a down command...
You don't even care about what I say.
Jesus Christ, Andrea. The same could be said about you! So interrupted what I was saying.
Yeah, but what I had to say is important.
Oh, they're gonna make me have all the badges. Okay, I thought I really had to come back.
Yeah, SSX Tricky.
This is like the original game then. It just has the multiple checkpoints.
That game was awesome.
Well, there's some golden raspberries in here. Can use those if we run into a super rare Pokemon or something. I thought maybe this was going to be a new path to make sure I knew about the existence of this place, because you technically don't have to come over here. But that's fair.
I don't know where you're going.
I gotta go back to the city with Brock.
With who?
Brock, the gym leader we just fought with the Onyx.
I got lost. I'm just gonna let it catch me up.
This has nothing to do with Andrea being drunk. She literally just doesn't care. Just to be clear, she would care this little if she was sober.
It's true.
She's also not very drunk.
I'm not.
Right, you've been managing your intake.
Very much.
Okay.
Oh wait, shit.
If you shake, I think you can despawn. Don't throw the Joy-Con.
I'm sorry, it's slippery. There we go.
You just respawned yourself. You despawned yourself the first time. Do you want to do anything, or do you want to wait for me to get to where we're going?
I think my mom's blowing up my phone again.
God.
Oh my fucking god! No fucking way! Look what Lisa did to her hair.
Nice, Lisa. Lisa is Andrea's sister. That looks really cool. She dyed her hair blue. Or the ends of her hair is blue. I used to have blue hair in high school.
Oh yeah.
Blue hair
Down to your
and,
ass, right?
white contacts, because I was a goth.
Oh, Jesus. White contacts?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I wore a trench coat. You wouldn't be friends with high school Dylan.
I would not be friends with high school Dylan. You probably wouldn't be friends with me either.
And then I rebelled against my multicolored hair, tattooed and pierced parents by going straight.
Yeah, he has no tattoos, no... Well, he has ear piercings.
I'd like to do tattoos at some point. I just haven't decided on what tattoo I want. It's a hard choice. That kid booted me from going this way. That's why I got turned around. God, I hate her.
I'm sorry! I'm responding to my sister! Sue me for, liking my family.
I'm coach trainer. Well,
I told her that her hair
trainer.
matches her eyes, because her eyes are blue.
Oops. I do want to have a battle with you, a coach trainer. You can join back in.
Okay.
It'd be cool to do like a really crazy, colorful full sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh man, the coach trainer's a bit harder. He only has one Pokemon. Oh, because Bulbasaur is poison? Is that why the fighting move was not very effective?
Critical hit.
Don't use double kick.
Do I want to use Tail Whip?
Tail Whip reduces his defense, that's not bad. Quick attack's fine, Thundershock's fine. Totally juicing. Nice.
Ah, wait. Yeah, we won!
And you leveled up.
Yay! Good job, Pikachu.
Hey, we got $1,100. $11.
You got $11.
In honor of your strength, I have a gift for you. My shorts are cool, right? You can stare at them.
Okay. That's a weird thing to say.
I think he means like my shorts are cool. It's okay if you stare at them. Not like I like my shorts because you were able to stare at them. Flying Pokemon are weak against electricity.
Fantastic. I
You zap
will use
them out of
my
the air.
electricity move.
I'm probably gonna nuke him though, because he's
Oh.
a kid with a shitty
Or
Pokemon.
you can get all the experience.
Well, we both get experience for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Everyone gets XP. Thank you, Andrew. You snoozed it.
No, I fixed it.
I'll battle you with the Pokemon I just caught. Seven-year-old me was confused by Tail Whip, expected to smack them in the face. It does no damage and says something about defense. Yeah, I could see that being really confusing. It's weird that, like, it would be one thing if it was an ability that made sense for it to defense down them, like Cry or something, but, like, why would whipping them with your tail? Maybe you trip them up or something? Done like dinner! Played him like a damn fiddle, Andrew.
Yeah. What's the difference between a fiddle and a violin? Like, the pitch Because I know a viola is like lower pitch than a violin.
I think a fiddle is a rural term for a violin.
Yeah, so you think they're like kind of similar?
I think they're the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Why does everyone have Nidorans? Or whatever they're called.
Because, okay, so you've never played a main series Pokemon game. Every NPC in the main series Pokemon game, except for the final 4 trainers, is garbage at Pokemon. They pick terrible choices, they don't level them up, they give them bad abilities. They're all easy to sweep. Sometimes there's some endgame gyms that are slightly harder.
Hey, I actually get to hit him!
It's a cool animation for Thundershock. The animations in this are on point. Violin is a fiddle, but a fiddle is not necessarily a violin. Oh, it's like squares and rectangles. Any bowed string instrument can be called a fiddle. Really? Interesting. Thank you. You like debuffs in Pokemon? Games I've played where debuffs were relevant include Mother 3. Hey, Ekans. I
That's
instinctively wanted to get behind it, even though I don't think it matters. It's been a while since we've thrown balls. We were beating up children for a while.
Aye, asshole! Shit.
Both whiffed. It attacks. One of us got it.
Hey! First try.
Like, as much as I like the idea of buffs and debuffs mattering, it can get frustrating when you need to use them in every boss fight, because it's basically just a turn tax. Like, okay, always need to spend the first turn buffing everyone's defense. And I always need to spend the next turn buffing everyone's offense. Let's get rid of Tackle. Quick Attack is slightly less damage, but it's nice that it comes out so fast. Mostly just bringing Pidgey with us to get Pidgeot. Pidgeotto and then Pidgeot. Arcadia encourages turtling. Ekans.
Yeah.
It's funny because Ekans is just snake backwards, but their cry in the anime actually sounds like something a snake would say. That works out. Some of the Pokemon names don't work quite as well. Like, I think the Bulbasaurs in Detective Pikachu just make an adorable chirping sound instead of saying Bulbasaur.
Oh.
Spoilers for Detective Pikachu. He's got a band-aid on his knee.
We're gonna give him another band-aid.
I think you can go first if you use Quick Attack.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Quick Attack always goes first.
Well, I might just start doing that.
Look how sad he is, and we kicked the shit out of him.
He gave us a Rattata?
It's in the top percentage of Rattatas. Thank you, Bulbasaur. Dude, I love that you can make the Pokemon leave and they'll check stuff out. That's cute. Okay, we're about at time for this game, so I think we should do one more catch before we call it. So if you use Quick Attack, you should go first. See?
Ha! Kicked your ass!
I guess we'll see if that affects your XP gain. They look so upset. more grass over here? Do you want a large Rattata?
Nope.
Aw. Bulbasaur is so happy. Bulbasaur seems happy that you won a recent battle.
Thank you, Bulbasaur.
The slave master successfully murdered a wild... Let's catch another Ekans. It's the last throw, we gotta get it. Okay.
That was pretty good.
Excellent synchronized throw.
Yeah, no, that was pretty good.
Hooray!
Hey! Caught
Marriage
shit out of
level
you,
maximum.
Ekans.
God, you get so much XP for getting those. Like, the game's already easy. Right? The fact that this game saves immediately is so alien to me. Hey, Bulbasaur's got Leech Seed now.
Is that a good move?
It's a grass move. Heals him when it does damage.
Oh, right on. 2 and 1.
Cool. Thanks everybody for hanging out. It has been a treat as always. I will let you know what's coming up soon.